Hello Amazon shoppers. I am looking at the Sentey H10 Bluetooth wireless headphone over-the-ear style headset today, and I think it looks really nice. It is foldable, so it becomes portable. It does include a carrying case, which makes it very nice. Sound is extremely clear for in my testing and playing with this, and just using them for some music and a little bit of phone, mostly for music. I found them very easy to use, so overall I'm very impressed with the sound quality and everything. They don't get extremely loud. There are some that I've had that have been very loud. I would not say these get very loud. They get loud enough to enjoy the music, but I mean, I don't know environment to give you an example of when they would or not be suitable. Like if you're at on a bus or something, you're probably fine, or in a public situation. For the most part, you're going to be fine. But if you're trying to block out noise, maybe in a machine shop or something where there's just crazy amount of power tools and things going, maybe not for you. It may or may not work. I guess it might depend on the actual music you're listening to. Also, as far as the encoding and whatnot that was done, the volume at the time it was created. But they do get fairly loud. I just won't say they get overly loud. They're not gonna rock your ears off completely. At least I didn't find that to be the case. One thing I found a little bit unique, and it may not be, maybe I never tested this before or thought of it before, but if you have it connected to Bluetooth and you plug in the headphone jack, which is a cable that's included with this for your auxiliary or alternative way to physically connect it to your headset, it will shut the unit off completely. Still work, of course, but the Bluetooth side of it shuts off completely. And once that's done, you unplug it. You have to turn the unit back on. Give it a few seconds. It'll repair, and then of course you can push the play button, which would be the play pause button, and do the resume from where you left off as you switch between the two. So I just thought it was a little odd, and maybe something somebody would want to know, but by any means. You've got some information on the box here as far as the product specifications. It's for the internal portion of the box, and there's nothing really to it other than the specifications. And in case you are curious, it's stereo and 92 decibel signal to noise ratio. That's the main two things that I had not really noticed those before because I was going to look through the other user manual. So you got this cool little logo on this case. It sort of has a rubbery leather type, not leather but leatherette, I guess. And then on the inside you got a very spacious amount of room. You have your charging cable and your auxiliary cable. I already had cables, so I just used those. And let's see, it does have beeps and voice prompts combined with this unit, so you have a little bit of both. You have a very attractive presentation as far as the actual box is concerned. Nice thing about this is having the option to go Bluetooth, or you can wire it. As I was mentioning earlier, they are foldable for easy storage. You do have the nice carrying case and microphone, so you can use them for telephone calls if you like. They're not very heavy, and they do offer about 15 hours worth of battery life. So if we take a look at the actual headset, you can see how they're actually collapsible, and they're very soft and very comfortable. The cushioning on the ears, it feels very soft and supple, as well as on the top here, the same thing. So I really like that. And of course you've got adjustment. It's got a combination of metal and plastic together, so it should be fairly strong, hopefully very durable for you. Both sides, of course, are adjustable. You do have the designation on the inside for left and right, and on the left hand side you will find the jack for the 3.5 millimeter. On the other side you will find your charging port. On the bottom, your microphone. Then you have your multifunction button, your volume up and down, and your track forward and back, or previous. So you have your multifunction, pairing button, power button, everything in the center. the circle between the two controls is actually the illuminated portion, and then you have more stainless or polished type aluminum look and the gloss finish. So I said very attractive. I think very attractive, very nice looking, cool logo. Sounds good. They're not the absolute loudest that I've ever had, but they get fairly loud, probably loud enough to suit most everyone for the most part. You can, of course, use the multifunction button, pair multiple phones, all the typical things. And so they have a nice user manual here that shows some of the information that we've already went over, and you can actually do like short press for volume increase, and you can do play and pause, previous songs, next song. So, like I said, all the things you would expect to come from it. Connect the second device. You got about a 33-foot range, which is typical. You'll have, like I said, voice prompts, different flashing indicators for different status, situations and things. You can usually play music about 13 hours and talk for about 15 hours, or you leave it in standby for 300 hours, and charging time is about 4 hours. Those were the other specs that I was actually going to talk more about, because the box has got a much more limited amount of information. So that's pretty much it. When the battery is low, you will get prompted with the red indicator on the actual ring here. It'll start to flash, and just in case you want to see, you got power on, and now you see the little flashing, and you got a little beep. I don't know how well that picked up on the actual camera, but you got pairing mode, maybe flashing blue and red, like that. And then if we hold it down again, power off with the indicator. So by any means, just a really soft, comfortable headset, really good sound, and nice little carrying case to go along with it. Okay, thanks for watching.